Let's be real for a second, because sugarcoating this helps no one. You could be a good man, loyal, providing, present, and still, she finds her mind wandering. Some days it's just a passing thought, other days it's a full-on fantasy. Another man, another touch, another feeling. And no, it's not always about sex. And no, it doesn't mean she doesn't love you. But if you've ever wondered why she mentally strays, even while physically staying, you need to hear this. Because what she dreams about in private reveals what she's starving for in real life. Warning, this one's brutally honest. Let's dive in. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Love and desire are not the same thing. A woman can love you deeply. She can care about your well-being, want you to succeed, raise your kids, share a home, and still crave something more when the lights go out. And it's not because she's a bad woman. It's because she's still human. Just like men, women carry fantasies. Emotional ones, sensual ones, even downright primal ones. The difference is, they've been taught to suppress them. So when they show up, they hit harder. They mean something. Sometimes, it's a fantasy about the guy who sees her as more than just a wife and mother. Sometimes, it's the man who makes her feel wanted, not just appreciated. Other times, it's the version of you she used to dream about. Before things got routine, the silent killer of desire. You want to know what kills sexual chemistry faster than cheating? Comfort. That's right. Routine, predictability, and stability without excitement. Men are often taught to provide and protect, which is noble. But somewhere along the way, passion gets sacrificed on the altar of responsibility. She wakes up knowing exactly what your next move will be. She can tell when you'll initiate sex. She already knows the positions, the rhythm, the duration. She can predict the entire script. And fantasy thrives on the unknown, the forbidden, the surprising. When was the last time she felt that from you? So her mind compensates. It creates stories, scenarios where she feels desired again, not out of duty, but out of raw, unfiltered want. This isn't about betrayal. It's about emotional and erotic oxygen. It's not about him. It's about what he represents. Here's a revelation. Most of the time, the man she fantasizes about isn't even real. It's not the coworker she flirts with, not the guy at the gym, not her ex. It's what he represents. Adventure, spontaneity, mystery, edge, masculine energy that doesn't just show up. It takes charge. The fantasy man doesn't ask, "Are you in the mood?" He creates the mood. That fantasy isn't competing with you. It's competing with the version of herself she used to feel alive around. That's what most men miss. It's not about replacing you. It's about reclaiming a feeling that's been lost. Emotional drought creates erotic desperation. Let's go deeper. A woman who feels emotionally overlooked will eventually go silent on the outside, but noisy as hell on the inside. When she tells you she's fine, but can't meet your eyes, when she stops initiating affection, when her laughter seems forced, that's not peace. That's emotional hunger. And hunger breeds fantasy. The more disconnected she feels emotionally, the more likely she is to find erotic connection elsewhere, even if only in her mind. Women don't wake up one day and cheat in their thoughts. It builds slowly, subtly. From the night you forgot her birthday, to the way you scroll through your phone while she's talking, to the 5-minute sex you roll into after brushing your teeth. It all adds up. Not because you're a bad man, but because you stopped being the man who made her feel something. So here's the real question. How do you stop being the man she tolerates and become the man she craves again? You don't need to be taller, richer, or look like a movie star. What you need to be is awake. Pay attention. Notice her. Not just her body, her energy, her tone, her moods, her unspoken. Break the pattern. Change the script. New experiences, new locations, new energy. Flirt again. Not just the "hey babe" texts. Actual masculine presence. Tease her mind. Create anticipation. Take the lead. Emotionally, sexually, spiritually. She doesn't want to be in control all the time. She wants to trust your direction. Bring depth. Ask her things no one else does. Make her feel seen, not just functional. And above all, don't become the man who only notices her after she's already emotionally gone. Bottom line, if you've made it this far, you're already different. Most men avoid this kind of truth. But you're here because you're not afraid to ask the uncomfortable questions. Every woman has fantasies, but whether you show up in them, that's up to you. Stop being the man she comes home to. Start being the man she dreams about. Hit that like button Subscribe if you're about becoming the man she fantasizes about in and out of the bedroom, and tell me in the comments, what's one thing you plan to do differently tonight?